How to Speak Correctly to the Universe. Written by Justice O. Malcolm. Introduction. You have probably felt significant in the vast universe, haven't you? Yes, what if you could converse with universe, and shape your destiny real fast? This audiobook shows you how. You will delve into the power of your thoughts, explore ancient philosophies, and uncover real-life success stories. You will also tackle common misconceptions and acquire practical tips. Learn the art of speaking to the universe, and embark on a journey towards self-mastery. For more information about the ebook version of this audio, visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 85% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and like the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Are you ready to transform your life? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Understanding the universe communication. You have got to understand that communicating with the universe isn't as complex as you might think. It's not about complex rituals or cryptic languages. It's about intention, attention, and belief. These three elements form the foundation of any successful interaction with the universe. Now, let's analyze these components individually. First, intention is paramount. You need to know what you want, and more importantly, why you want it. Without a clear intention, your message to the universe can be muddled and ineffective. Next, is attention. This isn't about obsessing over your desires, but rather keeping them in your conscious awareness. Consider it like a gentle reminder to the universe about what you are seeking. Finally, belief. Without belief, your intentions and attention are essentially useless. You must trust in the process, trust in the universe, and trust in yourself. Belief is the fuel that drives the whole process. It's the confidence that what you are asking for is already yours. Remember, the universe is always listening, always responding. It's not a matter of if it will respond, but how and when. Your job is to ensure your message is clear, consistent, and conveyed with conviction. That's the basics of communicating with the universe. It's a process that requires clarity of intention, conscious attention, and unwavering belief. Master these, and you will find the universe becomes a more responsive and supportive ally in your journey of life. Now, let's progress to explore the concept of spiritual dialogue, a significant element in this cosmic conversation. Lesson 2. The concept of spiritual dialogue. In your quest for cosmic communication, understanding the concept of spiritual dialogue becomes your next crucial step. This concept isn't about a physical conversation, but a metaphysical one. It's about opening your heart and mind to communicate with the universe, receiving feedback in forms you may not initially recognize. Spiritual dialogue is a two-way street. It's not just about sending out your wishes or prayers. It's equally about listening, about being open to the responses that the universe gives back. You are not just speaking, you are having an ongoing conversation, an exchange of energies and ideas. The universe doesn't communicate through words. It uses signs, synchronicities, feelings, and intuition. These can be subtle or blatant, but they are always there, waiting for you to pick up on them. You need to attune yourself to this frequency, to learn the language of the universe. It's about realizing that everything around you has a deeper meaning, that you are interconnected with everything else. To master spiritual dialogue, you need to cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. It's about being present, about noticing the tiny details, about reading between the lines of your experiences. It's also about patience, about understanding that the universe responds in its own time, in its own way. Lesson 3. The power of positive thinking. Harnessing the power of positive thinking, you are able to communicate your desires to the universe more effectively. This isn't a mere platitude, it's a scientifically backed assertion. Through cognitive restructuring, you can shape your thoughts positively, which in turn impacts your feelings, actions, and overall life trajectory. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring life's less pleasant situations. It's about approaching these circumstances with a positive and productive attitude. It's about expecting the best outcome, not the worst. This mindset helps you tap into the universe's energy, aligning your thoughts with the energy of what you want to attract. You must understand that thoughts have a certain level of energy. When you think positively, you emit a powerful, high frequency that resonates with the energy of the universe. You use this energy to attract what you desire, making your thoughts an effective tool for communicating with the universe. Your positive thoughts become a language, a frequency that the universe can understand and respond to. This is the core principle behind the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. Thus, if you are radiating positivity, you are more likely to attract positive outcomes. However, it's crucial to note that positive thinking alone isn't enough. It needs to be combined with positive action. You need to put in the work to manifest your dreams. Positive thinking without action is like a car without fuel. It won't get you where you want to go. Lesson 4. Visualization, creating your reality. Often, you will find that visualization is a powerful tool for creating your reality. It's not just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's an active process where you mentally construct images, scenarios, and outcomes that align with your goals and desires. In visualization, you are not just seeing an image, you are infusing it with emotion and intent. It's an immersive sensory experience, engaging not just your mind, but your body as well. You are creating a blueprint for your mind to follow, a clear, detailed image of the reality you want to bring into existence. Science backs this up too. Studies show that the brain can't distinguish between imagined and real events. When you visualize, you are forming new neural pathways, training your brain to perceive your visualized goals as achievable realities. This primes your subconscious to align your thoughts, behaviors, and actions with these desired outcomes. Moreover, visualization has a ripple effect on your energy and vibration. By focusing on positive images and outcomes, you are raising your vibrational frequency, attracting experiences that match this high vibratory state. It's the law of attraction in action, like attracts like. So, how do you get started with visualization? It's simple. Carve out a quiet, undisturbed space, close your eyes, and let your mind paint the picture of your desired reality. Feel it, believe in it, and most importantly, expect it. And remember, frequent and consistent practice is key. In short, visualization isn't just about seeing your ideal reality, it's about feeling it, believing in it, and actively creating it. So, start visualizing today, and watch as your reality starts to shift. Lesson 5. Ancient philosophical roots. You might be wondering how these concepts of visualization and speaking to the universe have roots in ancient philosophy. Well, let's dig a little deeper. The concepts of visualization and the belief in the power of spoken words aren't just New Age fads, they are grounded in the principles of ancient philosophies. The ancient Greeks, for instance, had a philosophy of logos, which can be translated as word or reason. They believed that words had power, that they could influence reality. This mirrors our modern understanding of the power of affirmation and visualization. The Stoics, in particular, believed in the power of the mind to influence reality. They practiced visualization as a tool to prepare for future events, to construct a mental image of what they wanted to achieve. Similarly, the ancient Indian philosophy of Vak, the Sanskrit term for speech, held a similar belief. They considered speech as the medium of creation, a tool to shape reality. Even the ancient Egyptian civilization revered the power of the spoken word. Hieroglyphs, their sacred symbols, weren't just mere representations, but were believed to hold the power to influence reality. So you see, these concepts aren't as New Age as you might think. They are deeply rooted in ancient wisdom, teachings that have been passed down through generations. It's not just about speaking to the universe, it's about understanding the power that your words and thoughts hold. And that's a wisdom that's as old as time itself. Lesson 6. Quantum physics, a science perspective. In every single thought you have and word you speak, there's an intriguing connection to the principles of quantum physics. This isn't some hocus-pocus metaphysical concept, but a scientifically observed phenomenon. Quantum physics, a discipline of science that studies the universe's smallest particles, has demonstrated that our thoughts and words have the ability to alter the physical world. Let's break it down. At the core of quantum physics is the concept of wave-particle duality. This means that every particle, like an electron or a photon, can exist either as a particle or a wave. It's not one or the other, it's both. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The nature of these particles doesn't become fixed until they are observed. Your act of observing, or in other words, your thought or word, determines whether they are a wave or a particle. So, what does this mean for you? It's simple. Your thoughts and words have an undeniable power to shape reality. Quantum physics has empirically shown that the way you perceive the world, your thoughts, and your spoken words all have a tangible effect on the universe around you. That's not to say you can think $1 million into your bank account or speak your way into a new car without inspired action. It's more about understanding that your thoughts and words aren't just internal processes, they are powerful forces that can influence the external world. So choose them wisely, because they are listening. And the universe is responding. Lesson 7. The Law of Attraction Explained. Continually tying into the principles of quantum physics, the law of attraction posits that like attracts like, meaning your thoughts and words don't just influence your reality, they actively shape it. You are not a passive observer in this universe, instead, you are an active participant, constantly interacting with the energy around you. Your thoughts, feelings and beliefs send out vibrations which are then matched by the universe, manifesting your reality. Let's break it down. Imagine your thoughts as a broadcast signal. You are transmitting your desires, fears, and expectations out into the universe. This signal is received and mirrored back to you in the form of your experiences. For instance, if you are constantly thinking about debt, you are sending out a frequency of lack and debt, which the universe then reflects back to you. On the contrary, if you focus on abundance and gratitude, you will attract more of the same. Now, it's essential to understand that the law of attraction isn't about wishful thinking alone. It's about aligning your thought patterns with action and intent. It's not enough to think positive thoughts, you must also believe in them and act accordingly. Positive thinking without belief is like a car without fuel, it's not going anywhere. Lesson 8. Techniques to communicate effectively. Without further ado, let's delve into techniques for communicating effectively with the universe, ensuring your thoughts, intentions, and actions are in perfect alignment. First and foremost, you need to establish clarity in your intentions. This means articulating what you desire with precision and conviction. The universe can't decipher ambiguous or vague requests, so be specific. Next, you must harness the power of visualization. Picture your desires as if they have already materialized. Engage all your senses in this process. Feel the joy, savor the accomplishment, and bask in the success. The more real it feels, the more potent the message sent to the universe. Don't underestimate the role of emotion. Emotion acts as the fuel that propels your intentions into the universe. Positive emotions like gratitude, love, and joy create a vibrant energy, amplifying your message. Conversely, negativity weakens the signal, so maintain a positive outlook. Writing down your intentions is another effective method. The act of writing not only makes your wishes tangible but also reinforces them in your mind. It's a powerful tool for manifesting your desires. Lastly, practice patience and persistence. Remember, the universe operates on its own timeline, not yours. Don't be disheartened if results don't appear instantly. Keep reaffirming your intentions, maintain unwavering faith, and be open to receiving. These techniques, if practiced consistently, can enhance your communication with the universe. They are not magical spells but practical steps rooted in the law of attraction. Harness them, and you will be well on your way to manifesting your desires. Lesson 9. Harnessing the power of meditation. Building upon these techniques, you will find meditation to be a potent tool in your arsenal for communicating with the universe. Meditation, when done correctly, allows you to harness an inner power that can lead to clarity and serenity. Firstly, understand that meditation isn't about achieving a state of emptiness, but rather a state of awareness. It's all about focusing your attention and getting rid of the confused thoughts that may be overwhelming your mind. This is referred to as mindfulness. This process is known as mindfulness. By harnessing mindfulness through meditation, you can achieve a state of tranquility where your thoughts, feelings, and sensations don't control you, but rather you observe them without judgment. Secondly, the power of meditation doesn't just lie in the calmness it brings, but also in the connection it fosters between you and the universe. You can tune into the subtle energies of the universe, which can bring guidance and insight, by quieting your mind. Lastly, don't rush the process. Like any skill, meditation requires practice. Start with as little as 5 minutes a day, gradually increasing the time as you get comfortable. Remember, it's not about forcing silence, but rather embracing the quiet. Lesson 10. How affirmations work. The next tool in your journey towards speaking to the universe is the use of affirmations, and it's essential to understand how they work. Affirmations are positive, empowering statements that you repeat to yourself, either aloud or in your mind. They are tailored to your personal needs and goals, and they are meant to shift your mindset from negative, self-defeating thoughts to positive, empowering ones. You might think of affirmations as simple, positive self-talk. However, they are much more than that. Affirmations work on a deep, subconscious level. They are a way of reprogramming your brain, of changing the neural pathways that dictate your beliefs and behavior. When you repeat an affirmation, you are telling your brain, "This is what I believe, this is what I want, this is who I am." Over time, your subconscious mind starts to accept these statements as truth. This can lead to changes in your thoughts, habits, and actions. It's important to note, though, that affirmations aren't a magic bullet. They won't make all your problems disappear overnight. But they can be a powerful tool in your arsenal, especially when used in combination with other strategies like meditation, visualization, and goal setting. You also need to be consistent with your affirmations. You can't just say them once and expect things to change. You need to repeat them regularly, ideally every day. The more you repeat your affirmations, the more effective they will be. Now that you understand how affirmations work, you are ready to start using them in your journey towards speaking to the universe. Lesson 11. Implementing daily gratitude practice. Practicing thankfulness on a regular basis can dramatically improve your relationship with the universe by prompting you to recognize and appreciate the wonderful aspects of your life. This practice, when implemented daily, can reframe your mindset, cultivate positivity, and enhance your overall well-being. To kick off your daily gratitude practice, you can start by keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, jot down at least 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be grand, even the simplest things, like a good night's sleep, a delicious meal, or a warm shower, can be appreciated. Another effective method is verbal expression. You can choose a specific time of the day, like during your morning coffee or before bedtime, to express your gratitude out loud. It might feel strange at first, but with practice, you will find it becomes a natural and refreshing part of your routine. Involving others in your gratitude practice can also be beneficial. Share your gratitude with a friend, partner, or family member. You will find that it not only strengthens your relationships but also encourages them to adopt a gratitude mindset. Lastly, integrate gratitude into your meditation routine. During your mindfulness sessions, make a conscious effort to focus on things you are grateful for. This way, you are not only training your mind to be present but also to appreciate the positive aspects of your life. Lesson 12. The role of emotions in manifestation. Your emotions play a pivotal role in the process of manifestation, acting as a powerful conduit between you and the universe. Every emotion you experience sends out a specific frequency, similar to a radio signal. When you are feeling positive emotions like joy, gratitude, or love, you are broadcasting high-frequency signals that attract positive experiences and outcomes. Conversely, negative emotions like fear, anger, or disappointment emit low-frequency signals that can attract undesired circumstances. Consider your emotional state as a magnetic field. The energy you emit draws towards you experiences of a similar vibrational match. This is the essence of the law of attraction, like attracts like. The stronger and more consistent your emotional state, the more powerful your manifesting ability becomes. So, if you are consistently focused on positive emotions, you are more likely to attract positivity into your life. This doesn't mean you should suppress or ignore negative emotions. They are an integral part of the human experience, and acknowledging them is essential for emotional health. However, it's crucial to not let them dominate your emotional landscape. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and then consciously shift your emotional state to a more positive one. Remember, the universe can't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It simply responds to the energy you are emitting. Therefore, it's essential to consciously cultivate positive emotions to enhance your manifestation power. After we've looked at the function of emotions in manifestation, let's look at another fascinating part of communicating with the universe, using dreams. Lesson 13. Using dreams to communicate. Many of you may not realize that dreams can serve as an effective medium to communicate with the universe. It's not as far-fetched as it may seem. Dreams, after all, are a product of the subconscious mind, a realm that's intimately connected with the larger universal consciousness. By understanding this connection, you can harness the power of your dreams to converse with the universe. The process begins with setting an intention. Before you drift off to sleep, clarify what you want to communicate to the universe. This doesn't need to be a grand statement. It could be a simple question or a desire for guidance. The key here is specificity. The universe responds best to clear, focused intentions. Next, pay close attention to your dreams. They are the universe's response to your intention. It's not always straightforward, though. The universe often communicates through symbols and metaphors. So, you will have to interpret your dreams to understand their message. This can be daunting, but don't worry. With practice, you will get better at deciphering the universe's language. Lastly, don't dismiss any dream as irrelevant. All dreams have the potential to contain valuable messages. If you are struggling to understand a particular dream, don't rush to conclusions. Be patient. The meaning may become clear over time. In the end, dreams can be a very effective way to talk to the world. By setting clear intentions and paying attention to your dreams, you can uncover the universe's messages. Now, let's move on to another tool that can aid this communication process, journaling, a tool for expression. Lesson 14. Journaling, a tool for expression. So, how does journaling fit into this dialogue with the universe? Journaling serves as a tangible medium for your thoughts, feelings, ideas, and experiences. It's a practical tool for expression and communication. As you write, you are not just putting words on paper, but you are actually sending out vibrations into the universe. These vibrations are believed to interact with the universal energy, potentially influencing your reality. Think about it this way: when you are journaling, you are speaking directly to the universe. You are putting your dreams, desires, and goals into a physical form that the universe can understand. It's similar to the concept of manifesting or visualization. You are making your thoughts and desires concrete, allowing the universe to respond more effectively. Moreover, journaling helps you gain clarity. As you write, you are essentially organizing your thoughts. This process promotes self-awareness and introspection, enabling you to better understand your desires and needs. Consequently, you are able to articulate your aspirations more precisely to the universe. In essence, journaling is a practical and effective way to communicate with the universe. It's a process of self-discovery and personal growth while also serving as a powerful tool for manifestation. So, don't underestimate the power of putting pen to paper. You are not just writing in a journal, you are actively engaging in a dialogue with the universe. Your words have power, and they could very well shape your reality. Lesson 15. Understanding synchronicities. Once you have started journaling, you might begin to notice synchronicities in your life. Carl Jung, a psychologist, said that synchronicities are meaningful coincidences that happen without a cause but seem to be connected in a meaningful way. They can seem like the universe is responding to your thoughts, intentions, or actions, and they can often provide insight or guidance. To understand synchronicities, it's important to keep an open mind. They are not always obvious or dramatic. Sometimes, they are subtle, appearing as recurring themes, numbers, or patterns in your daily life. You might find yourself thinking about a friend you haven't spoken to in years, only to run into them the next day. Or you might have a dream about a particular place, then randomly see an advertisement for that place. These aren't mere coincidences, they are synchronicities, signifying a deeper connection between your inner thoughts and the outer world. Recognizing these synchronicities involves paying attention to your thoughts and feelings, and being mindful of the world around you. It also involves trusting your instincts. If something feels meaningful, it probably is. Don't dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidences, instead, consider what they might be telling you about your current path or decisions. Understanding synchronicities can be a powerful tool in your self-discovery journey. It can help you align with your true path, make sense of your experiences, and even communicate with the universe. So, keep your eyes, mind, and heart open to these fascinating occurrences. You never know what insights they might bring. Lesson 16. Overcoming communication barriers. In your journey to connect with the universe, the first step is overcoming communication barriers that might be holding you back. It's a process that requires self-awareness, introspection, and dedication. You may ask, what are these communication barriers? They are the limiting beliefs, fears, and distractions that prevent you from fully tapping into the universe's wisdom. A key barrier is the noise of everyday life. The constant influx of information can drown out the universe's subtle signals. So, how can you overcome these barriers? Firstly, you have got to quiet your mind. This can be done through meditation, spending time in nature, or simply creating moments of silence in your day. These practices help filter out the noise, allowing you to tune into the universe's frequency. Secondly, you need to confront your fears and limiting beliefs. These are the filters that color your perceptions and distort the messages from the universe. By acknowledging and addressing these fears, you clear the path for an open dialogue with the universe. Finally, be patient. Connecting with the universe isn't about instant gratification. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. With time, you will find that the communication barriers you once faced have diminished, and your connection with the universe has deepened. Lesson 17. Case studies, success stories. Numerous individuals, just like you, have successfully broken down their communication barriers, resulting in powerful connections with the universe. Let's examine a few of these success stories to better understand their journey. Take the case of Laura, a middle-aged woman who felt trapped in a life that seemed to be going nowhere. She had been struggling with her work-life balance, feeling stressed and unfulfilled. After attending a series of workshops on communicating with the universe, she started implementing daily affirmations and mindfulness practices. Within 6 months, Laura reported a dramatic change. She had been promoted at work and found a new sense of peace in her personal life. Then, there's Jack, a young man burdened by his financial problems. He felt stuck, unable to break the cycle of debt. After learning about the power of positive thinking and intention setting, Jack began to reframe his thoughts about money. Instead of seeing it as a source of stress, he started viewing it as a tool for achieving his dreams. Remarkably, within a year, Jack was able to clear his debt, and even started his own business. These are just 2 examples of individuals who have changed their life trajectory by speaking to the universe. It's clear that when you consciously work towards breaking down your communication barriers, you are more likely to experience transformative results. Lesson 18. Challenges and misconceptions. While you may be eager to start your own dialogue with the universe, it's important to understand that there are common challenges and misconceptions that could hinder your progress. One such challenge is the expectation of immediate results. Communicating with the universe isn't like ordering at a fast food restaurant, it demands patience and persistence. A misconception often encountered is the belief that the universe is a personal genie, ready to grant any wish. Reality, however, is that the universe responds to the energy and intention you put forth, not just the words you utter. Another challenge is the lack of clarity in your requests. The universe doesn't comprehend vague desires. You need to be specific with your intentions and what you seek. A related misconception is that asking for too much is greedy. This isn't true. The universe is abundant and there's no limit to what you can desire. It's also challenging to maintain a positive frame of mind, especially when things don't go as planned. You might misconstrue this as the universe ignoring you, which isn't the case. It's essential to understand that obstacles are part of the journey, not evidence of failure. Lastly, a significant misconception is that only certain people have the ability to connect with the universe. This isn't accurate. Everyone has this capacity. It's a matter of learning and practicing. Now that you are aware of these challenges and misconceptions, you are better equipped to navigate your journey. In the next section, we will delve into practical tips for beginners to effectively communicate with the universe. Lesson 19. Practical tips for beginners. To kick off your journey to effective communication with the universe, you will need to start with a clear mindset and an open heart. It's essential to rid yourself of cynicism, negativity, and doubt. These can cloud your perception and hinder your ability to connect with the universe. Next, you must develop a practice of daily meditation. This doesn't have to be an elaborate process. A few minutes of quiet introspection each day can be enough. The goal is to cultivate mindfulness and tranquility, making it easier for you to tune into the universe's frequency. It's also important that you set clear intentions. When communicating with the universe, ambiguity can lead to confusion. Be specific about what you want and why you want it. This not only helps you articulate your desires but also enables the universe to respond accurately. Moreover, you should practice gratitude. Appreciate the universe for what it has already done for you. This cultivates a positive atmosphere, facilitating a deeper connection and fostering a receptive attitude. Lastly, patience is key. Don't expect immediate results. The universe operates on its own timeline, and understanding this can help you maintain faith and optimism even when things aren't unfolding as quickly as you would like. Lesson 20. The journey towards self-discovery. In your quest for understanding the universe, you will embark on an invaluable journey of self-discovery. This journey isn't linear but rather a complex and multidimensional exploration that delves deep into your thoughts, emotions, and fundamental beliefs. You will confront your fears, unravel your motivations, and challenge your preconceived notions. This process of self-exploration can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. As you make your way through your inner universe, you will learn more about your skills, weaknesses, and true values. This knowledge is integral to your evolution and personal fulfillment. Self-discovery involves introspection and reflection, both of which require time and patience. It's not about rushing to conclusions, but about cultivating mindfulness and presence. You will learn to sit with your thoughts and feelings, observing them without judgment. In doing so, you will begin to discern patterns, recognize triggers, and understand your reactions. Furthermore, self-discovery is a continuous process. It's not a destination to reach, but a journey to undertake. As you evolve, your understanding of yourself will also evolve. You will find that certain beliefs no longer serve you, and new insights will emerge. You will learn to accept and embrace change, realizing that it's a fundamental part of existence. In essence, the journey towards self-discovery is a voyage towards authenticity and truth. It's about aligning with your core self, embodying your values, and living with integrity. In your quest for understanding the universe, remember that the journey begins within. It's in the exploration of your inner world that you will truly unlock your potential and connect with the universe. You have journeyed far, grasping the concept of universal communication, harnessing the power of positivity, and sculpting reality through visualization. You have delved into ancient wisdom, learned from success stories, debunked misconceptions, and gleaned tips for initiation. It's no coincidence you are here, on the brink of self-discovery. Remember, Speaking to the universe isn't a secret trick, it's a lifelong dialogue. Keep conversing, stay open, and watch as the universe echoes back your deepest desires and dreams. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks Office.